Immediate reaction. Okay, look, I mean, you guys want to know my immediate reaction, go listen to my prediction video. I mean, what I said would happen happened. Like it the fight unfolded exactly like I said it would. Separation in class. You know, I said, look, you're going to see a separation in class. You know, you're gonna realize that Rigondeaux is pretty much a hype job. He doesn't belong in the ring with Loma. But then, you know, everyone's gonna say, oh, well, he's too little, he's too old, he's too this. But you know, it went down exactly like I said it would. And but there's a few things that really shocked me that just surprised me, right? You know, things that I didn't predict or I couldn't foresee or I didn't think about, like the fact that I didn't realize Rigondeaux was just, you know, I thought he had a little more fight in him. You know, I thought he had kind of, you know, the heart of a champion, like go out on your shield. You know, I thought you know, the way he went out, you know, faking a hand injury, and look, here's the thing. I mean, even if he did have a hurt hand, I mean, he's sitting there moving it around, twisting it, looking at it, flipping it up and down. They're yanking his glove off. You know, he's shaking his hand. You know, come on. If your hand is truly injured, you're not going to treat it that way. You're not going to throw it around like a rag doll, you know, and first of all, second of all, even if your hand really is injured and you need to quit, you know, you can continue. You can, you know, I mean, it just, I don't know. To me, it was an excuse. He wanted out of the fight. You know, he was getting embarrassed. He was getting outclassed, and, you know, he was just defeated. And I mean, look, he had nothing, absolutely nothing. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you look at all the categories, you know, the defense, I mean, nothing, right? The offense, nothing. The footwork, I mean, outmatched, outclassed in every single category. I mean, even mentally, physically, everything. And, you know, okay, look, for a minute, let's forget about the size, okay? And I know what you're thinking out there. Oh, well, Loma's a lot bigger. He's this, he's that. Okay, well, forget about that. Let's look at skill for skill, right? Look at Loma, just his boxing ability, and then look at Rigondeaux, and you could see the separation in class, okay? I mean, you understand what I'm telling you. I mean, forget about the size. I mean, you know, you saw a side-by-side comparison of who is truly pound for pound number one, okay? So, I mean, wow. I mean, just what a night. What a night. I mean, I thought Loma would win by decision. And I think if they would have continued, I think Rigondeaux probably could have survived. I mean, he was ducking down low. I mean, he was like literally hunched over, you know, like at like waist level, right? Holding, you know, that kind of thing. At one point, I think round 6, 7, whatever, you know, the referee took a point from him for holding. But like I said, separation in class definitely showed up. I mean, from the very beginning, I could tell from round 1. So, you know, and basically made Rigondeaux look old, okay? But even in his prime, even a prime Rigondeaux, you know, and forget about I'll take it a step further. A prime Rigo, okay, and even at the same weight, okay, same height, same weight, same reach. I mean, Loma is simply a better, you know, far more superior boxer. You know, plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's it. That's all there is to it. You know, so, and, you know, I thought it was funny, all these people out there, you know, talking about how, you know, Loma's getting knocked out, TKO, round 8, round 9. I'm like, man, these people, it's like, I mean, haven't they learned anything from boxing? I never understood it, but, you know, to me, it looked like Loma was in there fighting a fan, you know, like basically they went out to the crowd and gave some dude some boxing gloves, said, all right, kid, do the best you can do, you know, get in there, champ, you know, go get him, Tiger, that kind of thing. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. I mean, it's not only did he make Rigondeaux look average, he just made him look weak, and he broke him. You know, he broke his will. You know, whatever you want to call it. You know, he beat him in every category. You know, physically, mentally. You know, we can talk about footwork. We can talk about hand speed. We can talk about hand-to-eye coordination. We can talk about anything you want to talk about, and he beat him. And a lot of those categories has nothing to do with size. You know, now it does have to do with age. Now, I could definitely tell that Rigondeaux is a 37-year-old fighter. I mean, I could absolutely see it. You know, his reflexes aren't what they used to be. And, you know, he didn't have that pop on his punch, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I mean, I was incredibly disappointed. And then, you know, what really got me, you know, okay, it's like, You know, I get it. He's in there. He got outclassed. He got beat, whatever. But at the end, you know, when they're interviewing him, he's like, yeah, you know, he's saying Rigondeaux basically, not basically, he flat out said, well, you know, Loma really didn't do anything. I didn't quit because, you know, his boxing ability or whatever. It was my hand, you know, and he's like holding his hand like, oh, my hand. You know, I mean, what a shameful way to go out. What a shameful way to probably end your career, because now no one's ever going to want to see this guy get in a boxing ring again. You know, I mean, look, he should have either went out on his shield or, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, just anything other than that, you know, and if you're going to quit, if you're going to go out on your stool, right, at least go back or come out into the reporter and say, yes, you know, he was the better man tonight. I congratulate him. You know, there was nothing I could do. Congratulations. You know, I think the fans would have handled that a lot better than, you know, oh, well, it was my hand. You know, it had nothing to do with this, you know, excellent boxer over here that completely dominated every minute of every round. It was my hand, you know, so I don't know. Like I said, what a shameful way to go out. But and then at the end, Loma comes out and says, you know, he says his new nickname needs to be Lomachenko. Because I think like the last like 4 guys they were talking about are 4 guys that quit on the stool now, you know, just they won't come out of the corner. But Lomachenko, I like that. No more Lomachenko. So but you know, look, credit to Loma, and he said, you know, again, it's a lose-lose situation for me, because you know, what did it prove tonight? Like, he's like, I already knew what was going to happen. You know, this guy's not on my level. He never was on my never was and never will be on my level. And this is what I tried telling all you guys out there. I mean, go back and look at the comment section of my prediction video or any Lomachenko video. Look, I started making Rigo Loma videos like, 4 or 5 months ago, and the whole comment section is full of guys telling me how, you know, Loma's getting schooled. He's going to, you know, take him to, you know, Cuban school of boxing. He's getting knocked out and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. You know, just no notes, just a quick reaction video. You know, honestly, I mean, truthfully, I'm incredibly ashamed of Rigondeaux, and furthermore, I'm probably more ashamed of the biased media, you know, that hyped him up and that will continue hyping him up. Like, I wouldn't doubt if they're probably talking about his hand right now, and if his hand was better, oh, he probably would have beat him, you know, whatever. So, but we'll see. I'm very interested in hearing what these other boxing channels have to say. So anyway, guys, put your comment below. What do you think?